Hi everyone and welcome back. I would like to apologize because I know that some of the last videos has been cut or maybe the quality of the audio has not been amazing or there is a little bit of delay. The reason is because my phone, which is the one I'm using right now, is a Google Pixel and it's not working very well. The problem is I have another phone, a new phone finally. The problem is I cannot migrate the game to that phone because it's not an Android. And currently, Nexter is doing something super weird where if you migrate your account, you will appear in another totally division where you cannot move anywhere from there because you appear in the server number one. So you will not be able to go to the normal servers. So it's something weird is going on there. Like they are creating again this new division for new players. It doesn't make any sense for me currently. So until they don't fix this, I cannot migrate my account to iOS. Okay, take this into account. So this is the reason, and I hope I can fix the problem. They can fix the problem as soon as possible, and I can migrate it, and the quality of the videos will be better. Saying this, we move today to the event of blue spheres. I call it blue spheres. It's called glyph spheres or glyph stones also. In a manner that if you spend some, let me show you. You spend some spheres here, okay, the rune stones, and you spend I think it's half million. You get back some of them. Okay, so now is the moment to spend rune spheres, and also if you spend what I call blue spheres or rune spheres, is the one that you spend now you can return. Okay, so I would like to discuss blue spheres because for me now is really the moment where I can start investing here. My emeralds, the majority of them I am getting from Tapjoy. I hope so there is an offer of Tapjoy, but anyways I don't need more than 100 k of emeralds max top, because currently finally I have all the heroes I wanted. I finally built Helios, which is not maxed out. I am in the process to max it out, but I have magic attack, health, and magic attack. Okay, I am not going to do magic defense because it is not needed for me. And I am started working on Dark Star, which was my last hero. This hero is very specific for attacking Jasmines in first line with Dante Octavia. Then sometimes I need to use him with support of Cascade and Anbari Nebula, Heidi or something like this. But after that, I have honestly finished all the heroes. It will be nice to have Keira, Celeste, Orion, and Galahad, and probably Rufus, but they are heroes that really I don't need it. I can beat almost everything, and currently Soleil is almost done. So I only need to hold finally the new uh, the new accounts. Okay, so the new heroes that appear is the only thing I need to maintain. So now I would like to focus on blue spheres. So for blue spheres, I have done a lot of the numbers to understand what is the best first, what is the best approach. And I mentioned before, level up a little bit the heroes. I didn't see too much difference, and looks like leveling a lot one hero was better. But my question here was, what is better, level up a hero level 80 or level up another hero to level 70 and save these blue spheres for another hero? So the math numbers was as follow. From 0 to 80, okay, going from 0, so from nothing to level 40, where you don't need to spend any um, blue spheres or glyph spheres, okay, it counts 25%. Okay, so 0 to 80, 100. If you do 0 to 40, you increase 25% of the glyphs. If you do 40 to 70, so glyph 70, you get 50%. Okay, and from 70 to 80, it comes to you 25%. Okay, all the numbers I'm going to count is when you arrive to glyphs 80, but you don't do the last level. As you know, like for example, if I go now to my Dante, if I now spend this 7,300 and I level up all the positions, I will have all the glyphs level 80, and I have the possibility to spend again blue spheres, which will only give you class points, okay? But it will not allow you to go above 80, okay? Take this into account. Okay, so the idea is 0 to 40, 25% of the total, of the value that the glyphs give you. 40 to 70, it gives you 50%. Okay, so the double of going 0 to 40. And then 70 to 80, it gives you 25%. If we think about level 40 to level 80, moving from level 40 to level 70, it gives you an increase of 66% of the total of the glyphs. And moving to 70 to 80, it gives you 33%. You can think about this similar to an artifact, like when you have 5 stars 100, it gives you 66%. So this will be level 70 of a hero, and then level 80 will be equivalent to max out, to move from 100, from 5 star to 6 star or max out. Okay, this is the difference. Okay, so what I have been doing is the numbers, like how much it costs. Like for example, if I have 4 heroes level 80 without the last level that only gives you class points but doesn't give you glyphs, with that many blue spheres, how many heroes I can do level 70? And the answer is 7. So I can decide to have 4 heroes level 80 without the last level, or having 7 heroes to level 70. For my math and for the heroes I would like to level up, I prefer to have 7 heroes level 70 than have 4 heroes level 80. At the same time, I prefer to have 4 heroes level 70 than not having one hero level 80 and a second hero level 75. Okay, I prefer, so my case, because I am not spending in blue spheres, it's all from events, etc., etc. I would like to have the option to move to level 70. I will not go to level 80, not because it's bad, it's because it's very expensive for me. So my target will be try to focus to bring the first 4 heroes to level 70. And after that, I will take another 3 heroes or 2 heroes and I will move to level 70. Maybe when I have done all the heroes I want, then is when I decide to move to level 80 one of the heroes, or to level 75 one of the heroes. Okay, this is my approach as a person who is not going to spend too much in blue spheres. Okay, so saying this, what heroes I will recommend? Okay, so my opinion, and again my opinion for all the tests, and I have a lot of people that already have level 70, 75, 80, and also max out. My opinion, the 3 heroes I will recommend to everyone is Dante, for Dante Octavia, Kayla for Kayla Oya Tristan, is very good hero Kayla, level 70, and then finally Lara. If you don't have Lara because you didn't go the armor penetration or the physical attack, etc., don't use Lara, okay? But Lara, glyphs of Lara is very good. It's very important. There is something to take into account. Lara, and if we go to Lara, okay, let's go to Lara. Where are you, Lara? You will see the glyphs are really good. So agility and physical attack, as I mentioned, agility from the 3 main stats is the best one, okay? So agility and physical attack, very good, more damage. Armor penetration, more damage. Critical hits, more damage, and then health than she needs health. So it allows you to go over 300k of health. It allows you to go to 70k of physical attack. It allows you to go maybe 25, 26 of armor penetration, and critical hits, it allows you to go over 10k. So it makes Lara much stronger. Okay, this is the reason glitch for Lara is very good. Okay, so if you need to level up your first 3 heroes, what I am going to do, which is what I'm going to do now, is Dante already have 75, so I will stop there. I will do Dante, Kayla, and Lara. Okay, this is my approach. My advice is move these 3 heroes to level 70. Then the next level will be you deciding, do you want to move these heroes to level 80 or you will like to do other heroes? And these other heroes, my advice will be Tristan, Oya, and again, we have experience with people that has maxed out. Then, for example, Oya, after level 65 or 70, there is not too much difference between 65 to level 80. And this is before the new super skin of Oya. We don't know if it will be change anything, but we realized that there was not that much difference. So particularly for these heroes, I will think about 70 or level 65. Okay, depends on you. I will try to level up these 2 heroes level 70. Why? Because they are heroes that I use always in defense, and they are heroes that I use a lot of the times in attack. This is the main reason, okay? So after Kayla, Dante, and Lara, this will be my next 2 heroes. And then I have 2 options, okay? One will be Jasmine, and the second will be Cascade. Oh, my alarm, sorry. And the next will be Cascade, okay? Let me see, where is Cascade? If I find Cascade. Okay, the main reason for this is, one, I had made a huge mistake with Astrid and I improved his health about 260. So now I have a lot of problems killing Oya Tristan. with Kayla, okay, or Oya Tristan at the end. To be able to counter this, I use a lot of the time Cascade, but Cascade doesn't have too much health. Glyphs of Cascade is very good, and if we go to Cascade, okay, you will see that she has a very good glyphs, okay. First, the same than Oya. You have a physical attack and you have agility, more damage. Armor penetration, super important for Cascade, okay, to do the 3 levels of damage. Then you have health, very important for Cascade because Cascade have only 170 of of health, so doing a little bit more health is better, and also armor, which is very important for Cascade, which means at the end is more health. Okay, you have more armor, more health, so you make Cascade more reliable. Currently, it's a glass cannon, and it does more damage. So I think this is what it makes Cascade quite good. With the level of physical attack and level 70, you can make Cascade 90k or something like this. You can move armor penetration to 30k, which is a lot. You can move armor to maybe almost 25k, 24k, and health to 250k at level 70 approx. Okay, so this is the reason I would like to use Cascade mode with Masi, Albanor, and Mojo because I level up the health of Astrid. This is my personal reason. Then we have Jasmine. I am not so loud at all in Jasmine. I think the only value of Jasmine glyphs is the health. Anything else is not needed. She does already a lot of damage, and also she needs or Tristan or Sebastian alone. Jasmine does not work well, but you can play with Dante Octavia. I think Jasmine level 70 works very well in teams like, for example, a tank could be Astaroth or Julius with Sebastian, Jasmine, Lara, and then Aiden, for example. Okay, this is a good team. Or playing with Dante Octavia, Jasmine, with maybe Sebastian Lara or Morgan Lara or something like this. Okay, so particularly I think the glyphs of Jasmine, dodge, and health work very well when you play with Jasmine in first line. She doesn't need more physical attack, she doesn't need critical hits. If she's not in first line, dodge doesn't provide anything. So Jasmine is a question mark for me. I am not sure yet. I know a lot of people has leveled up Jasmine, but I am not sure yet. Okay, this will be my proposal. So Cascade or Jasmine. Another option that I have seen people playing and surprisingly works very well is Sesa. Okay, I fight last day versus a Sesa level 80. Again, I'm recommending level 70, level 80, and it's really a big animal because it has enough health. It also has a lot of damage, increased magic attack, increased magic penetration, so it's very good. Okay, so the other option, and it will help you to get better magic heroes for the future in case that is not only Oya Tristan, Jasmine, Kayla, okay, will be with Iris. This is the other option that you can have. Iris is very good in attack, not good in defense at all. And Sesa can be good in attack and in defense. For Sesa happens, in my opinion, the same than Jasmine. I use sometimes in defense, but I never use Sesa or almost never in attack. And it's my personal manner to play, okay, with the current meta. So here it will be your option. Another option I can say is, oh, I decided not to level up Jasmine, but I decided to level up Cascade. So instead of doing Cascade and Jasmine, I do Cascade and Iris because I like Iris. Okay, so maybe do Cascade Iris because they are very good in attack. Okay, so my idea will be Dante, Lara, Kayla, 3 heroes that you use always in attack and in defense that benefits a lot from the glyphs. Then, in my opinion, will be Oya Tristan because they are key heroes that has a lot of progress. I don't see they will be bad in the future at all. They would well also work well with low level of glyphs. You don't need to go to level 80. You can put it 65, 70. They work well. This will be my second, my 4th and 5th hero. And then I need to decide combination between 4 heroes. And these 4 heroes are Iris, Cascade, Sesa, and Jasmine. Okay. Whereas I am leveling up this, like to in this event, probably I will level up Kayla to level 70. Dante is already level 75, and I will leave Lara probably close to level 60 or 65. So almost this is done. So then I will move Oya Tristan for the next event. Maybe I focus on Tristan or in Oya, combination of both. So I will need at least 2 or 3 more months to level up Oya and Tristan, and then at that time, depending on the meta, I will decide what I do: Cascade, Jasmine, Sesa, Iris, or I do maybe the new hero because it's very important to do the new hero or a counter hero like maybe Anbari or something like this. Okay, I have not yet decided, but this is the current status. Saying this, and before continue, is very important is the offers here. Not all the offers has the same value. The best offer is this one here, the one of 1000 is the cheaper one. Okay, and it's very expensive, but if you go with the offers and you would like to take, this is the cheaper one, followed by the one of 2500, and then the next one is the 1500. After that, the most expensive one, which is the 4000, and the worst is the cheaper one. Okay, so my recommendation is, if, for example, your budget is, I don't know, $60 for the event, take every day the 1001, pay $60, and then, or a little bit less than $60, and then you get 3000 blue spheres. Again, you don't need to spend, but, and blue sphere is only for people who are late game. Okay, so that's it. And the final thing I would like to remember everyone is, remember that spending blue spheres, okay, here, oh, sorry, here, when you spend blue sphere, you get blue sphere back. So what I always do is I don't spend all the events, I save them. There are events where I don't spend any blue spheres, I save them, and this is the reason I have right now 18,000. I wait for an event where I can get, as I can spend as much as possible. The limit is 2,500. One important point here is if you count how many you get back, the first 5,000 blue spheres you spend, you get 700 free from opening this. The next, from 5,000 to 10,000, so from here to here, okay, you get 1,200. So despite you spend 5,000 more, you get much more. You, from 700, you move to 1,200 on top. So it's almost the double. Then if you spend from here to 15,000, you get 1,700, which is a lot. Okay, is a lot. So spending the first 15,000 blue sphere is valuable, is worth it. So try always to save enough to move to spending 15,000 of blue spheres. After that, from 15,000 until 25,000, which is 10,000 more, you get only back 2,520, which is a little bit lower. I'll tell you, much lower what you get between 10 to 15,000. Okay, so we can see in a manner that the first 5,000 are crap because you only get 700. The next one is 1,200. It's relatively good, very similar to the one you get between 15 to 25,000, and then between 10 to 15,000 is really valuable because you get 1,700 back. So super recommended for everyone to try to go to save enough to 15,000. You don't need to have 15,000 count how many you will get back from the event, and then ensure that at least you spend in an event 15,000. So if this event you will not be able to spend 15,000 blue spheres, wait for the next event. Is what I do. I wait for the next event, and maybe I go 2 events without spending any blue spheres, and then the third event, so every 3 months, is when I spend them and I get them back. Okay, because if you count how many you get back, it looks like a small thing, but is really a lot, because 3,600 back if you spend 15,000. This 3,600 is the $60 we were talking about for free. Okay, so take this into account. Okay, so hope it helps and see you soon.